Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. Hey, Obodo fam. How's everyone doing tonight? Say hello. If you are listening and you are right there, welcome to our stream tonight. Can you hear me? Let me check for audio and be sure that the audio is good. Welcome. Can you hear me? Let me check for audio. Okay, I can hear myself. Usually when you can hear yourself, it means the audio is good. Say hello in the comment section. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We are one big family here. You know that. We don't bite. So say hello. Welcome, everybody. Yesterday, we talked about Frank Idoho and his second marriage situation. Welcome, everybody. I salute you. JR, how are you? Welcome. Matthew, my brother, how are you? I hope you don't keep malice, so. Eh? I know you got married not too long ago, Matthew. I trust you because you're an Obodo farm. No Obodo farm man can keep malice. No malice, so don't keep malice. So if you keep malice, Chike is waiting, no? Please don't keep malice. Don't be the king of malice. Welcome. Bingpe, how are you? Pauline, I see you. Everybody, thank you very much for joining me. Lady Uzo, hi, darling. Teresa, welcome. So, this morning I started thinking about everything we talked about yesterday, and something came recurring in my mind, which is, you know how Nigerian men, some of them, or majority, let me say majority. Hey, I see, darling. I see how now. Canadian babe. It's good to see you, my love. I hope you're okay. Good morning. All these Canada people. This Canada self. Now, which kind of place this place be? So you just they everything now opposite. When would they go sleep now? That time how they wake up. Now, wow. It's good to see you, my love. So yesterday we were here talking about King of Mali. So that is Frank Idoho and his marriage shenanigans, second marriage and everything. So I was reflecting on this and I'm like, okay, so Nigerian men, majority are always on social media talking about how how men are polygamous in nature. Matthew said, I know they keep malice. You know go better for chicken. Why are you swearing for brotherhood now? Why are you? Oh my God, Matthew, you know go better for chicken. Leave chicken alone, no. Oh my God. So men are always defending how men are polygamous in nature, how it is their God-given right, how it's not possible. At least you will even see some men blatantly argue on social media that it is impossible for a man to be committed to one woman faithful and not cheat on her. Yeah. So, over the years, over the centuries, cheating is something that people have justified. Nigerian men justify it. Women even support it. Some women support it. And it's just something that's just been allowed to go on for so long. But the fact is that cheating is a choice. And the person that is being cheated on hurts. That's the truth. Whether you agree with it or not. If you don't believe me that cheating hurts, see how a lot of men are so angry now. Uncle Beno was doing emergency prayer here yesterday. That was so funny. Uncle Beno, Uncle Beno is a comedian. Uncle Beno said that they need to do special prayer for sisterhood. I've never seen Uncle Beno pray before. Uncle Beno was praying emergency prayer yesterday. It was so hot. Men are hurt. Even men that are not affected, you can tell that Frank Idoho is really hurt by this whole situation because of the way he's been crying on social media, right? So, the point I'm trying to make is that cheating hurts. The offender shouldn't carry on like you're not hurting someone. Being cheated on causes a lot of stress, anxiety. It makes you, it breaks trust, and it causes a lot of conflicts. So there is no justification for it. Mhm. Yes, so Sisi, your brother UB was doing prayer and fasting. He said he needs to fast. That all this generation of women, they are doing too much. So Uncle Ben has been covering this situation about how, it's like women don't care anymore. This generation of women, a lot of people on social media are saying they are not tolerant, like our mothers. They don't want to take any nonsense. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. And people are actually clapping for women that have been caught cheating. I don't think it's right to do that. Because we cannot be condemning cheating when men do it and then we clap when a woman does it. I don't think it's fair. Irrespective of the gender, I think all across board, we should condemn it. If you want to stay in a committed relationship, please be faithful. If you know you don't want to do the relationship or marriage anymore, jack back from it. Then you can do whatever you want to do. Nobody is going to hold you accountable for anything. But cheating hurts. So these people that you're seeing on the screen are the people that I think Uncle Beno has been talking about this one, the ones that are wearing white on my right. I don't actually know much about the story, but I've just picked up bits and pieces of the story from Uncle Beno's channel when I was watching his show. And the guy is called Ugo. Apparently, he went to Nigeria to marry his wife, Jessica, and they had a really lavish wedding. Sisi, if you were here now, or if Abby will know about it, because I think Uncle Beno has covered that story extensively. They had a very big wedding. He brought the Jessica from Nigeria to the UK. When she was pregnant, he went all out, bought her a car, even designed an app for her to monitor pregnancy, what he needs to do as a husband. And, he's a tech guy. Yeah. And it sounds like it was a dream, life or dream marriage. But according to what Twitter or X, I keep calling it Twitter, I don't know. It was reported that Jessica was cheating on Ugo. Okay. And the matter got so serious that I think the last update that I got about the situation was that she has been deported back to Nigeria. It got really, really bad. Sisi, am I right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. So she also alleged that Ugo was not faithful. So it's like, I don't understand. Is it like you cheat now, I cheat back? Is that the game now? Because she's saying, oh, Ugo was not faithful. This is what she wrote. She said, Ugo, you can't come here and paint my name black when you are the one at fault here. Let's not even talk about how you sleep with your staff and you made move on my best friends and I call you my husband. I was in labor while you were posting another lady's arms and legs on your story while your wife is in Nigeria going through it. You can't even satisfy one woman, yet you are still cheating with multiple women. God knows I didn't cheat on him, but he was quick to post it online just for justification. I really don't have much to say right now, she said. Guys, please give us a thumbs up. Come in. We want to really dig into this matter further today because Frank has been releasing more information about this. Actually, there's a voice note that was leaked today, and we are going to get to it in a minute. But I just wanted to talk generally about this issue of, women being alleged to be cheating these days. Abby, are you there? Hi. You know more about this situation, right? So please, can you come and give an update about what happened in this situation if you are not busy? Yeah, my link is in the comment section. Tell us what happened with Ugo, and because I know you do investigate when you are working with Uncle Beno. What happened? She was accused of cheating. And then did he take her off his visa? Abby says she was dependent on the visa. He came to the UK on global talent visa. So yes, she's had to go back to Nigeria. Okay, obviously because now that the marriage has ended, she's no longer on his visa. Okay. Right. Anyway, so that's a good story for you guys. It was all over social media as well. And then the other day we had the one of Mayowa and Robbie, which we talked about here as well. And now we have the one of Chike. Okay. Yesterday, by the time we ended the show, I told you guys, I said, Frank, from what I can see online, his personality and the way he attacks people who even say a thing to him, is not backing down from this anytime soon. I don't see him as someone that will back down from a situation like this. He will keep talking, he'll keep justifying it, he'll keep trying to paint a narrative about the woman and all that. You know, Sandra said in what I read yesterday that she's not going to show any evidence because it doesn't matter. Whatever evidence she has, she'll keep it to herself, because even if she releases the evidence of how Frank was cheating on her and how she was carrying the marriage, according to what she said, that she was the one that covered him, that people will still form their opinion, so it does not matter. So, yeah, Frank has come online today to talk more about the situation. Abby, did you want to say something about the Ugo situation? Because
Yes.
Sissy was saying that the story is not clear. Please tell us what happened.
Okay, so do you want me to just do a recap of everything and then where
Yes,
we are at
please.
now?
Yes, a summary.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Ugo came. Good evening, Nancy. Good evening, everybody.
Hello, darling. Welcome.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma. So Ugo came out to call his wife out, made a thread on X, formerly Twitter, and said all the things that she did to him, pretty much accusing her of cheating. And then, I mean, of course, Twitter was there with all of the banger boys, like we call them, Manosphere, attacking her and all of that. The whole time, she has quite a platform on Instagram. So she was posting like nothing was going on, living her best life. And then just yesterday, she came out to debunk, right?
Right. Right.
So yesterday she came out and she wrote the thread. Other information that a lot of people have digged in, you know, we have people on Twitter that know them that have spoken. Before she even accused him, and CB, it's important to note that a couple of ladies had come out on TikTok to do story time saying that they did not know he was married and they had something to do with him. I think they lived in the Crawley area, Crawley around
Yeah.
the
I
Batwick
think I saw a
area.
video of a lady saying that he asked her, he was toasting her or something like that.
Yeah.
And he didn't tell her he was married.
Exactly. So far, I have my count right now is about 4 ladies. Even today, another lady came out. So around 4 ladies now that I've seen personally have their own stories about how they had no idea he was married and they was obviously had something to do with him. So even before she came out to say that, other women had accused him anyway. Other details like the question you asked why she's back in Nigeria, he claims that she and her family attempted to report him to the authorities for DV, and somehow it backfired, right? But somebody that knows them came out to say that doesn't make any sense because you are obviously on a global talent visa, which he doesn't hide. He talks about it. He teaches about the whole idea of global talent visa. He made a tweet himself saying that he's almost pretty much an expatriate and he's so good at his job. And that's the visa he came to the UK on. And clearly, if someone is a dependent on your visa, and to be, you know this, especially with the current rules, the person, if they don't fix it, when the status changes, if they're not able to get on another tier of visa before their visa ends, which I think is about 2 months, they have to go back to Nigeria. And that's exactly what happened to this lady. So I think that's pretty much all of the details. And of course, she did sue him for 500 million naira. So, Auntie B, are
Abby,
you there?
carry on. I'm here. Carry
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Just give me a
Yeah,
second.
so,
Yeah.
okay, so she sued him for 500 million naira. And what is very funny about that is that this man has gone on to delete all of the things that he said about her and X. So it's very funny. If you're saying the truth, why are you deleting when there's a lawsuit? And then now he's saying that anything else should go through his own lawyers. He also dropped a few what do you call them, screenshots as well from their WhatsApp messages. One of them pretty much saying that she is the one that was fighting for the marriage. Meanwhile, she alluded to him fighting for the marriage and she refused. That's why he got angry. So that's one of the things that she said in her own write-up. But he's saying that that's not true. So he posted these very little screenshots that doesn't have details of any dates or anything or names or anything. So there's really no way to know if she's the one that wrote that or if he's the one that, if he made it up. There's no way to know that. And then he also dropped another message as well about pretty much her admitting to something. Again, not enough details of anything. You know, when someone just posts something very vague with no real, like, it can't be evidence if there's no timestamps. It can't be evidence if there's no dates, no names, just, you know, cropped screenshots. So that's pretty much the summary of the Ugo story. But he's here. He's very I don't know. Yeah. That's all really. I don't know if Auntie B is back. Oh, really? Sis Vivian remembers that.
Okay.
Thank you, Sis Roka.
Thank you, Abby.
All
Thank
right,
you so
Auntie
much
B.
for that wonderful recap. Yeah,
You're welcome, ma'am.
that's a good situation. So it seems like he was sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry or everything on skirts, but he was the one that was quick to call his wife out for cheating, right? Because there was evidence about this one. This is not allegedly. Women called him out and said he
Exactly.
didn't tell them he was married. So he was married and carried on doing like a single man, basically, right?
Yes, Auntie. And he seems to have this very weird attitude, like arrogant attitude,
Mhm.
on X as well, from what I've seen. So I'm not even surprised. Even this whole time that women were asking, when the woman came out to drop her own side of the story, people
Mhm.
started asking him, so are you going to help us debunk this as well? Are you going
Mhm.
to tell us the truth? Where's your own evidence? Because at least we've seen
Mhm.
a couple of that women come out to speak against you. Everybody cannot be lying. So what
Right.
is the truth? Is there evidence? He now
Mhm.
came out to write this whole weird thing about how I'm a global talent. I'm pretty much an expatriate to the UK. So I have work to do, something like that. And it was just like, so you didn't have work to do the whole time when you were calling her out. Now that they're asking you for clarification, all of a sudden you're very busy, you know?
He doesn't
So
have time to explain anymore.
exactly, he's so arrogant. I don't
So how
know.
did she? Okay, you said she was removed from the visa. That's how she ended up going back to Nigeria. But they have a
Yes,
child. They have a kid together, right?
they do have a kid together. Yes.
Right. I'm wondering where the baby is. If she took the baby or she left the baby for him.
I don't have that detail. They've,
Okay.
I mean, I'm thankfully, which is a good thing in this situation. They've both left their child out of their mess,
Right.
which is a good thing. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, moving on with the situation with the Doho, I'm just talking about these individual cases because I'm trying to come to a summary about how this seems like something that is happening, more frequent now. Like it's really coming out on social media that a lot of men are coming out to say that their wives cheated on them, and the wives are coming out to say, but you cheated first, you were cheating first, debunking and showing evidence. But as I said yesterday, that I know Frank from the way he moves on X is not one that is likely to back down. Is not one that is likely to just go away and go and solve the matter privately. Now that everything is out on social media, he's gonna like keep talking. That's just his personality. And so on his comment, in his page, people were making comments. Online laws now, they will definitely say something. And somebody wrote, I think your first wife genuinely loved you. Nobody is perfect, and every marriage has its ups and downs. But I believe with God's presence, patience, and tolerance, you guys would have worked things out and probably overcome your conflicts. I wish you well, Frank. You are one man I admire, and I hope peace and happiness finds you. Wishing you all the best as you navigate through this unpleasant chapter. For me and you, that didn't sound like an insult. It sounded like good. I mean, the person was even praying for him, and the person was saying, I admire you. For me, I don't know. There's nothing wrong in that comment. It was something that was just, he said, as a form of encouragement, maybe from a fan. But Frank was not having it. He came back and said, nah, I think she genuinely loved you. It's you that my first wife genuinely loved you, not me. Eh? Bringing theology into something you have no idea about is diabolical. Is what the prayer and everything that he was saying, that patience, tolerance, God's presence, which is a normal encouragement. Basbos King, no grill. He said, "It's you that my ex-wife genuinely loved. You are bringing theology into something you have no idea about. I wish you the best too." And he even put the sign of kissing your teeth, which is like, this guy is petty as F. Goodness. He is so petty. Somebody is wishing you well. And it's even a member of your gender. But I mean, obviously, he's hurt. So let's give him some grace. The guy is hurt. It's not this person alone that collected from Frank's hand, though. Other people collected, though. He was not having it. Hmm? He was not having it. It's not the one I'm looking for. Somebody said, let's be honest and leave sentiment aside, please. Staying in the other room together suits Chiki and Sandra more than Frank and Sandra. Biko, one can see Frank's interest from his nursery. Egbami, all this online law safe. Which one in nursery? What has nursery got to do with anything? And now Frank should just pray for his wife to change. He shouldn't break his home just because his wife cheated on him. The most important thing is that she still comes home afterwards. You guys shouldn't make issue out of every small cheating. All women cheat. Do you know what this person was doing here? Did you just see what this person did? Did you see that? That's sarcasm. This is what men on social media, this is exactly what she just turned it around. Everything that the male gender have been saying to women on social media when there is any issue of cheating. This is what, so now this is where we are. This is where we are now. Is this level of sarcasm where women are now like throwing the same sentences, words, and innuendos that have been used to justify cheating, and how women should pray for their cheating partners, how you shouldn't leave your home because you shouldn't leave your partner because of cheating, how you should do this, do that. This is what they are doing now. They are shading and throwing it back at them as if, okay, you guys gave us this counsel when we're complaining, so you guys take it as well. Again, it just goes to tell you how, man, there's wahala deo, wahala. Okay, this is another person that was on Frank's page. And they said that the first wife, Catherine, loved him. Catherine Obiang loved him. Imagine, after 4 handsome boys. I thank God she didn't disgrace him like this one did by sleeping around. Look at who he left her for. Karma came very early. For somebody that is going through a lot at the moment, maybe you will just delete it and move. But it's not easy. When you are being trolled, it's not easy. Frank responded and said 4 boys, because according to what we heard, it's 3 children that Frank and Catherine has together. Hi, Claudia. How are you, sis? Lovely to see you. Anyway, Frank responded and said, 4 boys? That's how you blab about what you don't know. This is why other African countries hate us. You are a pathological liar. If you don't know the truth about something, you can Google. How would you know what happened in somebody's closed doors? I really don't blame you. So you two, you collect. Everybody they collect for in war. Just carry yourself, go there and go and try and say anything. Whether you are in support, whether you are not in support, you go collect. Yeah. And this is what I was saying about hold on. There are too many comments. I'm trying to get them. Okay. I'm trying to get to the one that I'm talking about now. There are just too many. Anyway, let's go to Instagram. Welcome, guys. Please give us a thumbs up. Let me go to Instagram and play you some videos about this situation. There was a reel that was trending. Is it real video? You know how when these things happen, things will start floating up and down about what you said. You know, even though I recognize that usually these are just snippets from conversations, you know, but somehow people will go and cut them all, cut that clip, and now they will begin to trend just because the person is trending for all the wrong reason, I might add. Okay, this is Frank saying something.
Girl and everything, where are you going to? You're going to 3 nightclubs and everything. Stay at home. See, but you allowed me to go to them and say, yeah, I don't feel like stay your ass at home. Stay. You stay. You don't know what good your partner. You have to have small control. Yes. Right. You have to sometimes, even though there's no reason for it, sit your ass back at home. Hey, I'm going out the night on the girl and everything. Where are you going to? You're going to 3 nightclubs and everything. Stay at home. See, but you allowed me to go to them and say, yeah, I don't feel like stay your ass at home. Stay. You stay. You don't know what good your partner. You have to have small control. Yes. Right. You have to sometimes, even though there's no reason for it, sit your ass back at home. Hey, I'm gonna.
So he's talking about how you need to control your wife, even if there's no need for it, that you have to control. So he was talking about in cases where your wife will want to go somewhere. Remember, I told you guys yesterday that Frank said in an interview that he stopped his first wife from acting. He said she couldn't act. So I think this just goes to buttress, you know, what we said yesterday, that you need to have an element of control. But we all know that it's not all women you can control, especially when you have an independent woman who is running a thriving business like Sandra, you know, or women who are, you know, exposed, women who want to do things with their life. You can't just be, I don't know. See, all you brothers who are listening to this, instead of control, what you should try, which is what Ola, man of prestige, is always teaching us, is seduction. Control doesn't work. It may work for some time, but after a while, that person is going to rebel against you. Ola, you. I just mentioned your name. You popped in the comment section. Did the algorithm bring you? Ola is always teaching us the power of, you know, seduction. When we say seduce your wife, it's not only when you want to knock. It's not only when it comes to having sex. You know, we are talking about mental and emotional seduction. How you can get people to do what you want them to do without controlling them. It's an act that you have to master. You just have to master it. You need to read up about it. You need to learn about it. What works with women, a certain kind of women especially, women who are independent, women who are educated, women who are exposed. Control doesn't work. It might work with one village in Beke you went to carry that has no education or little or no education. She'll say, yes, sir. You say, sit down. You say, yes, sir. Stand up. Yes, sir. Jump. Yes, sir. Where's my food? Yes, sir. Kneel down to serve me. Yes, sir. Don't do that. It doesn't work. You're talking about control, how you should do it for no reason. The other video, you were talking about how you should punish. These are all key things that you are saying that from 2 failed marriages, we can tell that they are counterproductive. They didn't work. And that's why we're where we are now in this situation. Because you would have thought that, you know, after the first experience with Catherine, that you know better. But again, emotional intelligence not be your mate though. Yeah, you know, be your mate at all. Yeah. And you know what they said? Second marriages have a higher rate of failing than first marriage. Do you know why? Again, because you come to a stage where you are so, you're so used to, being your own boss. Nobody can tell you anything. And that's why anybody that wants to marry for the second time, you and your partner need to really, really be very, very intentional about making things work. In fact, the marriage needs to just be like a contract. We sign a document that, okay, this is how the expectations, boundaries, so that everybody will know what to expect. All these things about control and malice. Yeah? Chinye, what did you say? You said, Auntie B, I think he was referring to the woman having some self-control when she doesn't have to go out. Nonetheless, no, he wasn't talking about woman. He was talking about you controlling your wife. That's what he was talking. You can go and watch the whole video. Anyway, let me go to the next video here. I saw this video and I thought I wanted to share with you guys. I'll still get to the audio in a minute. Please bear with me. This one was interesting, and I want to share it with you guys.
Idoho, the king of malice. The best way to punish a woman is by keeping malice. You don't know that keeping malice for too long can create distance and resentment in a marriage. You dey go dey keep woman malice. Women wey dem like attention, wey dem love communication, die. You don't know that communication is the key to a long-lasting marriage. I think you need to go for counseling and let them explain the importance of communication in a marriage. You go marry plenty times, so you go marry plenty times. And at the end of the day, you become a single father in your old age. They go to keep malice with a woman. No wonder another man, they will pull your wife. My people, what is the key to a long-lasting marriage? And what is the best way to punish a woman in a marriage? Idoho, the king of malice. The best way to punish a woman is by keeping malice.
So, I don't think anybody should be punished. Yeah. Even your children, you shouldn't punish your children. What you should do with children as a parent is discipline children. Don't punish anybody. There's a difference. I actually learned this. Punishment is to cause pain. And there is no learning from punishment. It's just to inflict pain and anguish on someone. Discipline is for learning purposes. Where you say, okay, you deprive people, whatever way you want to discipline someone is for them to learn a lesson, to teach. That's the difference. But you see that word punishment is in the word itself. Is to inflict pain. So even with parenting, you mustn't punish your children. You have to discipline them. And that's why child psychologists will tell you that when children are misbehaving, after you finish discipline them, sit them down and tell them why you did what you did. Tell them that there's consequences for bad behavior or when they don't do what they are told. That's discipline. Much less a full-grown adult with capacity, mentally grown and everything. You have your own agency as a human being. How will somebody be punishing a grown-ass woman? It doesn't make sense. So this auntie was on point with what she said. Women like attention. If you take the attention away, then she's probably talking to someone. Okay, I wanted to share this video about, before I get to the audio, one last one where, again, as I said at the beginning of the video, people supporting polygamy.
Some people feel if it's only one wife,
you may not be able to control the wife. But if the wife knows that you have more than one,
she will
two,
calm
three,
down.
She will calm down because she knows that if she misbehaves,
another person there.
So there are different reasons for polygamy. I actually know of a woman in Ibadan who encouraged her husband to be polygamous. Most of them back then, I don't know who wants to doubt this, the women marry a young girl,
yes,
and give to the husband. And they do that because they don't want the man to have concubines
outside.
They still have concubine, Alibaba, Benue Song, Agbaya. Benue Song, they still have concubine. You talking about things that happened in the 60s, you talking about things that happened in the 70s. Are we in that, are we living that life now? Is it the same era? Why is it so difficult for you people to understand that times have changed? Women were marrying for their husbands so that they would not have concubines. Of course, they were having concubines. Those women relied on their husband 100% for their livelihood. The man provided. Today, you guys want a woman that can contribute. Some of you even have the courage, the temerity to ask for 50-50. And then you still want to cheat on top of that. See, I'm not justifying anybody cheating, especially the woman's cheating. The man too, no. Cheating is a big deal breaker for some women. Some women can tolerate it. But the point is that these are all the talking points. These are the rhetorics that men have been using to justify this behavior for years. Can you imagine Alibaba saying that they marry for their women marry for their husbands to stop them from having affairs? We are not in 1940, for goodness sakes. The world has evolved. Women are going to school now. Women have careers now. Women are contributing to the family. Marriage is no longer a slave-master relationship. It's a partnership now. What does it take for the average person to understand this? Let's continue so that he will explain it for you and tell you how our parents did it.
You have families where when the brother, some people feel if it's only one wife, you may not be able to control the wife. But if the wife knows that you have more than one,
she will
two,
calm
three,
down.
She will calm down because she knows that if she misbehaves,
another person there.
So there are different reasons for polygamy. I actually know of a woman in Ibadan who encouraged her husband to be polygamous. Most of them back then, I don't know who wants to doubt this. The women marry a young girl,
yes,
and give to the husband. And they do that because they don't want the man to have concubines. You have families where when the brother that married a woman dies and she's either just a new wife or she had just 2 children and they need the children to be taken care of and you don't want her to go to another family, they call all the brothers and say, which of you can take over this girl and take care of her? So if the man already had a wife, that's a cause for polygamy. And as much as people try to say it is not right, like in your introduction, there are people who say no, it's not right. The same person would have about like 3, 4, 5 children outside.
Do you, as Alibaba, the king, believe in polygamy?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do. Why will you not do? You believe in polygamy now. That's why. So you are justifying it. Yeah, of course you do. That's why you are bringing, anything that will support in this world, we'll find justification for it. That's just what it is. But I hope you brothers, because women of this generation, nobody wants to settle for that BS anymore. When people see that they are not being appreciated, they are being disrespected over and over, women are learning to choose themselves. So don't come on social media and be crying. Oh, I brought her, I did this, you brought in Bayanka. All these ones are going on platform to say, I brought her abroad. I brought her abroad. That one, an old story, now old ringtone. Nobody gives a damn about that now. Treat people well. Eh? You are supporting polygamy. You are saying that it's all right. Even the Frank himself said that men can cheat. He said it. The video was on social media again today. I don't want to play it because I played it yesterday. Where he's saying that men can cheat confidently. And there's no emotional attachment to it. It doesn't matter. And they will just come out. In fact, let me play it for you guys before we play his audio. Do you guys want to hear him again or you are tired? Are you tired? Where he said that men can cheat. Men can cheat. You supporting cheating. They cheated on you now. Wahala dey. The way you are hurting is the same those women hurt as well. So, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. That's the point I'm trying to make. Alone. Let's just honor what we, if you are in a marriage, honor it and stop making excuses for this rubbish that people are doing now. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't. Okay. Right. Guys, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'm going to play the audio now. This audio is the one that they said was released. I don't know. I think it was leaked.
Auntie B.
Oh, hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing now?
Fine, sir.
All right. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for telling people what I really meant, because most people didn't watch to the end of the video, and even if they did, their emotions took over their logic. So you hit the nail on the head exactly, and one other guy too, exactly. But everybody is jumping with it because they want to create content with it. So the reason why I'm calling you is I want to confide in you, and I want to put a stop to all this. The way I'm going to put a stop to all this, I will tell you. But firstly, let me tell you, since 2022 December until January of last year, not this year, January last year, that news that came out is very, 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 very true. I approached that stupid boy because this is my second marriage.
Okay.
I approached that stupid boy. I saw him one day. He was shaking like a leaf. And I told him, I said, do you know who I am? He said, yes. Okay, so what the hell are you doing with my wife? He was with a girlfriend. Said about old women. He had his serious girlfriend who wanted to marry. She's young. So all that crap he was talking about, old women and everything. He had a girl that he wanted to marry that was engaged to. The girl, her name was Precious. I met him and I told him, I said, if my wife is stupid enough to want to cheat on her husband, why would you, a small rat, encourage it? And he went, is that what she told you? I said, dude, I have your recordings. I said, I have your recordings, you talking to my wife. And I told him, I said, see what? I said, me, I am not somebody. If the woman was worth anything to me in terms of like before, when I married her, before she started all this nonsense, I said, I would have shot you in 2 kneecaps. You would be confined to a wheelchair. So she's really not worth it to me. Because if a woman can do that to the husband repeatedly, with the same guy, repeatedly. No, I'm just pouring my heart out so that you understand the thing that I had to go through. I have evidence to burn 2 of them on a stick. I have evidence to burn 2 of them. I have like 6 recordings. I have a text message the idiot sent to me apologizing. After that day I met him, but they still went back at it. See, let me tell you, I have been facing this thing. Some people knew, but I held it to my heart because I have 2 boys. I told that guy, I said, I have 2 boys from this woman and I want to raise them. Leave this woman alone. Maybe she will come to her senses. Then I will overlook it. I'll take one for my sons. They continued. In the audio, she's the one encouraging the guy. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Let me tell you something. That woman, I sent her to school in 2010 to 2011. We were married then. That was when we met. She went to school, came back, and she said she wanted to go work. I said, you should do a business. What do you like to do? She says she likes skincare and interior. I said, skincare is going to get you a lot. Let's do interior. So she did. I found her first carpenter for her. I raised everything I did. I studied interior design photography for her for 4 years. I was very good at it. And the reason why most people don't know is that I had just one client, her, and she wasn't paying me. So I was doing all this for my wife until I raised her to the extent that trouble now started. So she felt that she was big and started an affair with this guy. Leave the guy, she will not agree. There was a time that I left her. It's okay, let me just go. I left for 3 months. I went and stayed in a hotel. She was looking for me for 3 months, crying, crocodile tears. Finally found me. Finally got me out of the hotel. I came back only for her 2 weeks later to go back. I have the recordings. So now, the thing that annoys me, see, my own is this. I was ready. I held all this evidence. I left on my own. So there was one day I couldn't take it anymore. And I said, all right, give me back my ring. And she fought me for that ring. I took the ring back. Then she went and called her father. Her father stays in Houston.
This one shocked me, oh, I won't lie. He said he told her to give her his ring after he begged Chike. There's been a lot. I didn't want to break it because the audio is kind of, it's not very clear. So I've just allowed it to play. He said he told her to give her his ring back. That he went to Chike and said, leave my wife alone. That Chike was begging. I even sent him a text to apologize. But she refused to leave Chike. Sandra Nkwanu. Now so Chike sweet rich. Your husband is begging. This is, I don't know, Uzo said something now that this is, we are in a different century now. The husband is begging sidecock to leave his wife alone. It's women that used to go and fight. Remember how, guys, I used to say that, how come we never see men fight over women? That day is coming. Chineke. He said he went to beg. But Chike and Sandra refused to leave each other out. That he now said, give me my ring. That even left the house. He did everything to make the marriage work. So, yeah, somebody said, Bingpe said, it seems like he loved the second wife. I think so. He must have. Otherwise, he won't marry her. Because if you look at the picture of them, he married one that is dark skin. It didn't work. Now he married light skin one. He switched. So, I mean, I don't even know his type now. Because I think men, I thought they say men have a type, but I don't think he has a type. Because from Pupa, Omo Dudu to Omo Pupa, Catherine is very dark skin. She's ebony beauty. And Sandra is the complete opposite. She's light skin. Anyway, let's finish the audio and then we'll take it.
I said, oh, that man handled her. I said, okay. Then the father said, okay, leave the house. So the next day she packs from the house. I had had it already. I waited. She packed everything from the house. I closed the door, changed the locks. My boys were still with me, but she said she needed time to go and fix the house. Next week she comes back. I think next 2 weeks she comes back, knowing that I did not chase her, I did not even do anything. Because me, when I told her, I said, see, I hope you know what you are doing, because when this thing goes down, I will not come back. And that's what happened. She came back and said, oh, do you miss me? I said, yeah, sorry, you are done. You are done. A month later, she came and picked my kids, went. Everything was going on well, and she went. She even allowed my children to come and stay with me for one weekend and went back and everything. Then it got to a point where she saw that I had moved on. Because you are with your boyfriend now, so me, I said, okay, me too. Me, I will go. I wasn't outside, but I wasn't going out because I was just focusing my heart, my soul, my strength on that woman. Then I went out. All it took was she just saw me with a very beautiful girl and everything. She lost it and went and took me to court that she wants a divorce. So it was just like anger. So, but the thing is this: if you don't wait for 2 years before you go to court, the court will ask you, why do you want the divorce before 2 years? You have to show proof. And I told her friends, I said, tell her that I have proof that she was misbehaving. So she shouldn't take that case to court, because she was asking me if I should pay her 4 million every month for the children's upkeep. I said, well, it's not going to happen. So anyhow, let's go. When I brought the evidence in front of the judge, the judge just said, please, you know that there are children involved. I said, well, according to this case, I'm the defendant. She's the plaintiff. So I think you're talking to the wrong person here. I'm merely defending myself. And that all those things entered into court. I don't know if now it finally, so maybe that information now finally leaked through the court to QT Jules.
So it's saying
when
it's
the
from
thing
the
came
court.
out,
That audio leak.
so I found out that people were thinking that this thing just started now. So I put out a statement that it's 2 years, I've moved on and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, she now starts putting the narrative that, oh, it's the guy's team doing it. So tomorrow, I'm going to release an audio. Tomorrow is going to be a long day for some people, because I'm going to do just that. Because I'm tired of being accused falsely. My first wife, when people talk about this malice thing, they think that I'll just come and start keeping malice with somebody.
Exactly.
Somebody that I love.
You want to justify why it's keeping malice now.
Nobody keeps malice with somebody unless it's like you rightly put it, silent treatment. The person has been like that. Someone cannot come and enter marriage and wasn't doing silent treatment or wasn't doing malice before. Then he starts doing malice. I say if you cross the line, and by line, there are many things lying means.
Once you cross the line,
I tried everything to stop this woman. I tried that malice, it didn't work. I tried leaving the house, for 3 months, it didn't work. I cried, it didn't work. And I was doing it for my children. I got our spiritual mother who will bear me witness, who she's not talking to. Our spiritual mother, who she introduced me to 16 years ago, and that woman is a holy woman. The woman doesn't talk to her anymore. And I tried. The woman knelt down in front of her. Stop this. She knows to stop because she wants to die with chicken. So I said, okay. I left. Because me, when it gets to a point where I know that, this thing I'm just doing is futile, I'll move on my way now. What are you talking about?
Okay. So that's the audio. And Frank has promised us that we are just starting. This is the beginning. Ola, welcome to the studio. How are you, bro? I hope you're all right.
Auntie B.
Hey, my brother. How are you?
How you there? Hello, Bodo fam.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Brotherhood are not happy. They are not happy at all.
Now, Igboro ti daru.
Igboro ti daru. Ọmọ Yorùbá. Sandra, don't put pepper for Frank. Frank saying try malice. It didn't work. He tried leaving the house for 3 months. It didn't work. That he did crying. It didn't work.
Yeah.
What could it be that was? Is it all those songs that Chike was singing?
He also tried the Holy Woman.
He tried the only woman, nothing worked. Sandra was just still knocking Chike. Kilo de, kilo shele. I mean, Ola, you always talk about how, there are so many principles that, you need to engage when you are in this kind of romantic relationships. All this
Ben.
malice and living house and everything, it seems like he tried all of it. It didn't work. All the
Yeah.
punishment didn't work. What could he have done that he didn't do? This is round 2, and he still lost the fight.
Yeah. I don't know. Frank has a lot going on, he has a lot going on, and not one of them is working on himself. So from everything he's been saying, he does a lot of explanation,
Shalaye.
shalaye to external. He's a guy. So I just finished the show, and he's the guy that Peter Obi described. People that will leave their store open, and they will be chasing after thieves. What do you think is going to happen to the shop by the time you come back?
Right.
No, you open you leave your store open, your shop open, and then you're chasing after one thief.
Right.
So this is an assumption that there's only one thief in the world, that one that is robbing you. So it's very easy here to put attention on Chike and Sandra, but I think the person that really needs to look inwards is Frank. Just like many men. And that's not to say it's his fault. That's not to say that she did not cheat, because I do believe she's a cheater. But I think it's more so this man should not have been building a household. He should not have been building a family in the first place, because he's failed twice now. The first one, it was the shalaye from the first one that made him say he's a king of malice.
Yes. Is it the shalaye from the first one that I say, ask my wife?
Yes,
I
now.
can keep malice.
Yes. And to your point earlier on, the ex-wife, he actually came out and was doing shalaye and said they were never in love. It's because she got pregnant.
He said it was his friend. In fact, if you see the way he described it after the marriage, I thought that was so demeaning.
Yeah.
He literally said that he shouldn't have married her, that she got pregnant.
Yes.
That he only married her because she got pregnant, that they were friends. So that means he didn't. Frank also said after this second marriage that he's not found his soulmate. Ejo, where is the soulmate going to come from? Is it from heaven or from where?
Yeah, it's a lover boy, I guess. Yeah, and that's not to say there's no truth to maybe she got pregnant for, but
exactly, but the marriage is over. Why are you talking about it?
Yes, it's a major problem with the modern men. You see, that proverb I just gave is ancient wisdom. There's nothing woke about it. It's not everything your eyes have seen. It's not every experience you've had that you must talk. And if they're saying men are not crying out, they're not speaking up, as a man, you need to learn how to balance that with applying wisdom when you open your mouth and talk about yourself. Because if you talk about your exes on public, you're talking about yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And if you talk long enough, you will tell on yourself. And that's what's happening with Frank. And as you can see, instead of him to get the clue, he's doubling down.
He's doubling down, that he's saying that he's going to release more audio tomorrow.
Because, and it's a human thing, right? But you have to catch yourself. And to be, we've been through this, right? You have to catch yourself at some point. Nobody's going to catch you for you.
Trying to shalaye never ever works. Never.
It won't work. Because for every shalaye you do, people are listening for that one thing you will say wrong. They're doing it to me right now, so I'm talking right now. They're listening to the one thing I will say that will rub them off the wrong way. And that's what they won't listen to the context. They won't listen to the full story. And that's all of us human beings. We do that, right?
Yeah.
We won't listen to the full story. We'll pick that one thing apart, right? And that one thing is going to become a whole narrative on its own. So if you are doing shalaye to justify or exonerate yourself, you're just giving ammunition.
But what do you think modern day women, I mean, something seems to be going on now. Like, really, Rio, because there used to be a lot of shaming and blaming and disgracing when a woman is caught cheating. But it's like the women, you see the way women are supporting Sandra That's really scary.
I want to tell you a story of something that happened. It's actually very close, but just in case my cousins are listening. Somewhere in around 1950-ish, 1960-ish, there was a man, there was a woman. Okay, and the man. So this is a man that was born somewhere around 1910. Woman somewhere around 1920. Right? They grew up face.
Ola, this story is long. It's
No,
from
Konepo,
beginning of time.
Yeah. So, and they grew up in the house that's facing each other. Not face me, I face you, as in like the two houses. Like teenagers, right? Grew up in the same street. So they moved on. And, but they grew up like that. And then the lady married an older man, and the man went and married his own multiple wives. And this woman, the older man that she married, she had 3 sons for him, right? And then the man died. And then Shulopo, I don't know how to say that in English.
Yeah, somebody is going to marry the widow.
Yeah, the brother of the person who passed on married her, and then she had another 3 children for that. So now that brother they were at a party. The woman is doing some kind of party or something. They were having a get together. Now that old friend from a long time ago, was now invited to the party and was present. Now they're older, right? Everybody is married, doing their own thing. And then I guess maybe the woman had told some kind of stories to now her husband, right? The guy just came to the stage where they were dancing and the man was spraying. The childhood friend was spraying money. And then the man, the present husband, slapped the man out of jealousy. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me? So the friend, the childhood friend, got slapped by the present husband. Sheshim, go me just to make sure.
Boy, yeah, go on. I'm trying to post something. Yeah.
So he got slapped, right? And that woman now said, "Hey, you slapped this guy out of jealousy. You know what? Actually, it's him that I'm going to be having sex with now." And then she went on to have a child, a 7th child, for this for this new man who was the childhood friend. Why did I tell you that story, Auntie B? Because the only thing that's new in all of this is social media. What men need to understand is that women...
Nothing new under the sun. We said it yesterday, Ola. We said it that women cheating is not today.
Yes. There's nothing new under the sun. What men need to understand is that women are humans. And if you don't understand that and get that in your brain, you will continue to collect. So if betrayal hurts, it will continue to hurt. And if it hurts one human being, it will hurt another human being. You understand what I'm saying now? So that's what they need to understand. This is not to justify cheating. This is to tell you that this is a battle between integrity. This whole conversation is a battle between integrity and human nature. It is not a battle between man and woman. It is not. There's nothing new about gender war too. It is normal. It's a normal something. We have this conversation.
Are we to say that women are polygamous? Are women polygamous in nature? Is every human being polygamous in nature? That's the question I wanted to ask.
In fact, there are ongoing studies that may move in the direction of women are actually more polygamous than men could be.
I believe it.
Now, now I don't know that to be true, but the reality is that when men say they're polygamous, first of all, polygamy is a practice. It's just a practice of marriage. That means you decide that you're going to do multiple wives, multiple partners in a marriage. But the idea that somebody is that people can have multiple partners. Every human being can have multiple partners now. We just choose to do what we're doing. We create structure around for societal systems, right? We have polygamy, we have monogamy. All of that at the end of the day still have structures. You see what I'm saying? Even when it comes to people having multiple wives in a household like that, because I actually reviewed that video by, what's his name again? The one you played earlier. Ali Baba. Yeah. Ali Baba. I reviewed that video before. It's nonsense talk. There's no, see, when you do shalaye, there's always a problem. First of all, polygamy is a thing. It's always been here. It will continue to be here. It has reduced drastically, mainly because most men cannot even afford one woman, both emotionally and financially. How much more, having multiple people You know, so explaining yourself around polygamy is already a sign of weakness, in my own opinion. You know.
So the reason why I believe that studies have merit is because we already know that women are more into prostitution than men, at least from what we know.
Yeah.
Men do prostitution, but I don't think it's on the same scale like women. Like women have always been in that trade from the time of the Bible.
Yeah.
And a woman can, in one night, according to Easy, can sleep with up to 10 to 15 men.
Who be Easy? Easy.
Easy. And Easy that was telling us the story of what goes on in
Easy influencer. Yeah, Italy influencer. Yeah.
Eba. So, and I know it's not possible for one man to sleep with 10 women or 15 women in one day. No matter how young and agile you are, take all the medication.
That's another angle.
So if you look at it, that's the angle that I'm looking at it from. That women have the capacity.
They can receive more.
More.
Wala.
I mean, if you listen to what Izzy was saying about the practices about all those girls that were unfortunately trafficked and what they had to do, then you understand why, this narrative about men are polygamous. Women can be polygamous. A woman can sleep with a man in the morning, can sleep with another man by tea time, by lunchtime, tea time, dinner time, night time, one day.
If we go the angle of just physical,
physical, yeah. They can.
It's all in all stupid talk, Auntie B. It's just very stupid. Yeah.
Everybody can be polygamous. I think that's just it. All this talk about men are polygamous.
A man is polygamous in nature. Is that nature or nurture? Was that a social construct or nature? It's confusion at the end of the day. If you want to be polygamous, just do the needful. Go and find multiple partners that agree to be with you all together. And there's consequences to it. Over like 2 days ago, I saw a news Neo that's flaunting around polyamorous.
Oh yeah, I saw that today as well with his three. What is his own situation? Is that polygamy or what is it? What is he doing?
He actually said he's losing business. There's some corporations that are not comfortable with that.
I saw that all the girls followed him and they were all together.
Yeah.
What exactly?
Neo is another Frank. They feel the need to instead of them to live their life, they want to shalaye because the real deal is that they are hurting. It's a cry out for help. That's what's going on. Yeah. So instead of them to go and seek the help they need, you try to use external validation.
Yeah, it's only Nigeria that you can do all that nonsense and get away. This part of the world, people lose. You saw what happened now when that CEO went and took that guy that went to Andy or whatever his name is that went on that to Coldplay concert. He lost his role.
Yeah, instantly.
If you are unfaithful, they are catching you. They sack you. They will sack you. The West, they don't tolerate that BS. It's only African men that will sit down with confidence. A man like Alibaba that you think will know better, and he's telling you what happened in 1960. How people were marrying wives. I mean,
it's nonsense.
Why are we stuck in the past?
Nobody is discouraging. I'm not discouraging anybody who wants to be polygamy. The only thing we're telling you is that if you betray another human being, there are consequences for it, and they have the right to dump you. Just like that CEO, it's not the only romantic thing. Just like that CEO that got dumped by that company. Once their customers is complaining, say, why are you still? They don't want to deal with that mess.
The company.
They don't want. There's no. So and men need to understand that like this is it's not a question of morals because is it right? Is it wrong? No, it's not a question of morals. It's about image. It's about your reputation. Now that's something that Chike also will have to worry about.
Chike has not said a word though. Has he even responded?
Echo Soro,
Let's
have it.
Women are saying in his comment section that he should release the music. He should release music. They are ready to support him. The way Nigerian women are clapping over
this. Bernie.
It's worrying me alone.
He can release it if he wants. Here's the thing. It's
worrying me. Kudo, you're laughing. It's true now. All these children, the way they are clapping over this matter is concerning.
The women asking him to release music, will they continue? Because they will be streaming it now. I understand for the next 3
They
months
will
it will
stream
get
it
a
though.
spike. But
Maybe should I
would they keep streaming it 3 months from now at the same level?
they maybe you will title it if you malice your wife. Chike is here to give her boost.
It should
Yeah.
title it should, I don't know if you've seen the song Auntie B. It should title it Your Mama Na Ashawo. You know that song? Have you seen that song?
No, I don't know it.
There's
Which
a
one?
song
That
called
guy that was
Your
no,
Papa
I've not seen
Na
it.
Ashawo. There's a song out there for Father's Day. Anyway,
All right,
anyway,
let me take Claudia. Hold on, Ola, don't go anywhere.
no,
Claudia.
I'm here. Hi,
Okay, Claudia,
Claudia. Yeah.
hi. I know you don't know these people that we're talking about so well until I told you about them.
Yeah.
And the narrative has been so funny playing out. This guy was married, and his marriage ended after 7 years. This is his second marriage, and he's trending because he said his wife cheated on him, and the wife said he was the king of cheating, and he had earlier on said that he keeps malice. He's the king of malice keeper. What do you say
First
to
of
that?
all, what the guy Ola, right, the one who just spoke,
Yeah, Ola, yeah.
what he said about people who have complex issues, the men who have complex issues, who go with multiple women because they need validation, you know. So they want to feel important, yeah. And secondly, and to be that lady is hurting. That guy have done something to her over and over, which like maybe started very little, slowly, apologized, slowly, apologized, and it's accumulated after some years. Because
Yeah.
she didn't just get up and start cheating when he met her. Yeah. So I don't think she just got up and started cheating, or she'd be cheating on him before. Because if she had been cheating on him before, he wouldn't have married her in the first place. So
Okay, at the beginning, right?
yes, he wouldn't have married her in the first place. So
Okay.
I think that guy have hurt her over and over again, and she's hurting. And for now, she's like, you know what? I don't care.
So she decided to cheat back. So this is like
Yeah.
revenge cheating.
Yeah, she's hurting. She's also broken. He broken her. So she's like, you know what? I don't care whatever you say, whatever anybody say. Even in marriage, I don't want it anymore. But maybe I need I still want this financial support, yeah. But you as a person, I'm not interested. So I think the thing there is the guy have to look within. And I don't see any reason why he even brought it out on social media.
Yeah. Saying
Yeah,
that even happened since. It's happened since. This is not something that's just going on now.
exactly. Something have happened before. And secondly, according to what you said, he's been cheating. So what did he
That's what
expect?
the ex-wife alleged.
Okay, that's what she alleged. So why is he making a big deal out of it if he himself has been cheating?
But she
And
made the
even though
allegations by dropping names. So she called the names of the people he was cheating with. So now those ones are running up and down now, trying to clear their names that they didn't sleep with him, that they were just good friends. They didn't have any romantic link with them.
when names are dropped, that means the person is accurate of what she or he said.
She dropped names, though.
Yeah, that means she's accurate. Before she dropped names, that means she's sure. Because dropping names without being unsure, you can be sued for it. So the guy didn't do well, and he should look within. You have heard that lady. She's broken. She's emotionally, psychologically exhausted from him. And maybe, some guys, they use sex as a weapon in marriage. And don't forget, he said he keeps malice. When a guy keeps malice with a lady, with his wife, with a relationship, that means he's not sexually, he's also not touching you.
Yeah.
And maybe she'd be sexually starved. And now she said, you know what? I'm going to find a way for myself. Because you don't touch me, you're keeping malice. And malice is a very bad emotional manipulation.
It is.
Can you be in the house with someone and you don't even talk to the person? Because
and a lot of people do it. A lot of men do it, sadly. Yeah.
They're broken. And because this is how they grew up. This is how they see their father treat their mother. But like I always say, now in this 21st century, there's no excuse. There is no excuse to treat anyone bad. There's no excuse. If you feel you need help, go get one. If you need a therapist, you need a psychologist, go get one. Speak with your partner, because I'm sure she might have been telling him this year, whatever you're doing to me, I'm being hurt. I don't like it. Can you imagine leaving the house for 3 months? Doing what? Like literally pack out of your house, your matrimonial home, and stay in a hotel for 3 months just to punish her. He's a narcissist.
Yeah,
He's a
it's sad.
narcissist.
But
I
she
don't.
cheating. Should I mean my point is that she
She's
should have just left instead of cheating.
exactly. She's
Yeah, it's
cheating.
better to leave than
Doesn't
to
make
stay in the marriage and be cheating. I don't think
yes.
there's need for that.
Cheating in a marriage is unacceptable. You leave.
Yeah.
If you know you're hurting and you don't want this person anymore, you just leave. But I think she wants to
Mm-hmm.
punish him back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
He said he went to beg her. He begged the man, the Chike, the musician, this guy with his nose like a if you
Why
see
would
the
he
way
go? That's what I don't understand. Why would you go and beg your wife's lover?
he said because it's his second marriage. I think he was keen for the marriage to work, but the damage was already done at that point. That's
But
what
if
I
he was
think.
keen for the marriage to work, why is he keeping malice?
Yeah, the damage was, he should have started it on a foundation whereby all these things will not get to the point where both people will now be cheating. Because at the point when Sandra started cheating, I think she was out of the marriage. And you know what we always say, before women leave marriage physically, we've left emotionally.
And
we've left
she left long time ago.
long time ago.
She left
Yeah.
long time ago. Her body was just there, but her mind, her spirit was just gone. She was not there anymore with him. So he was only holding on to something that's already gone.
Yeah.
And she wanted to cause him pain. Some women, they don't just get up and walk away civilized. They want you to
she
feel
said
that
quite
pain.
a lot. I should have sent what she said to you. I'll send it to you, what she wrote. She called him a bitch ass nigger. That's what she called him. She said quite a lot. She was cussing him out in all these American ways. She was like, she was the one that was carrying the family. Her money he was squandering to carry babes. I think that's the one that hurt her the most. That all this money was spending was her money, that he didn't have money. He never paid school fees. That even his mom went to live with her parents in America. He sold her house and took the money and squandered it very quickly. He's living life on the social media, but she was the one that was slaving for everything. She said a lot.
If those words are true, I tell you, like I said, that woman, she's hurting. She's in pain. So she wanted. She already left. She doesn't. I don't think that woman wanted that marriage anymore. She just wanted to pay him back before she leaves. She wanted him to feel what she has been feeling all these years. That's why she did that. And maybe unfortunately, she fell in love with the guy along the way. She liked whatever sexual fantasy, whatever.
As he was not talking to her, as he was keeping malice, Chike was whispering to her ear, talking to her outside.
Auntie Brie, you cannot keep malice with somebody you say you want to save the marriage. You don't do that. How can you keep malice with someone you say I want to? It's contradicting. I can't say I want to keep a marriage and I'm keeping malice and I move out of the house. I stay 3 months in a hotel, but I want to keep the marriage. How is it going to work? Communication in a marriage is essential. Without communication,
isn't that why we always talk about the communication? We talk about communication all the time. It seems like it's just a word.
Yeah, communication dies, and unfortunately enough, a lot of African men they do that, right? Because if I hear stories in Germany, how women, what they do to them, they don't talk, they keep malice. Why would you keep malice? I don't get it.
According to Frank, he said that's the way of punishing her. That's what he said. He said he doesn't physically punish.
So meaning if he had the way to physically beat her, he would do that, right?
Yeah, he's saying that there's no need for that because he can beat her with malice. Like he can keep malice. And then he will go and he will not come back.
And to be that guy is from his first ex-marriage. He's broken. He's not healed.
And he also said that he will go he will go out and will not come back. She also said that in her defense that he will leave house for days, will not come back, checking into hotels, Airbnb, squandering her money to pay. That she gave him access to her money. I don't know. It's quite a lot.
And then he wants to, and in this situation, he still wants to save a marriage that we already
broken. At this point now, it seems like they are just trying to rubbish each other, which I think is not necessary, saying that she filed for divorce and the marriage is over. So, like you said, what's the point of all this now?
Yeah, what's the point of all that? For me, if I was to be in her shoe, I would say nothing. Next, I would like nix. I wouldn't even say a word. I would just leave him to
No,
it.
if she didn't say anything, you know how Nigerian media, social media is brutal. Honestly.
Okay. Yeah, but after
It's
a while,
good that she said
after a while, they will just get over it.
No. That's the impression they will carry. She's a businesswoman. It's gonna hurt her.
Okay.
People will form opinion about her. If she never ever said anything in her own defense. So I think it's good that she at least defended herself.
Okay.
Because he said quite a lot. Now she's carrying the tag of a cheat. You know, he said she was cheating when she was in marriage.
He started cheating first? Why he just started
he was also cheating, but no, because he also spoke in several platforms defending cheating, how men can cheat, and you can cheat with one woman, you are in love with another woman.
No, it's not possible. Who does that?
That's what he said. He was defending it with his full chest.
Can you be in love with somebody else and cheating with somebody else?
Yeah, he said it's possible that women cannot do the same. So he was defending cheating. That men are
cannot do the same. Really?
Yeah, women cannot do the same.
There's many prostitutes who have.
So his wife now proved.
The
wife proved his hypothesis that he's wrong. The wife just proved him wrong with her own cheating. You see? I mean, it's so.
I think that woman suffered. I think she suffered a lot in that marriage because from his first divorce, he's not healed, and he brought the whole baggage into that marriage.
Yeah, it's 3 years after the divorce that he married her. So
yeah, but he's not healed. He's not healed. He's not healed. And I think he's someone who is a guy who likes to have multiple relationships, like women married but still keep other women outside. Options.
Yeah, open. So is this Nigerian thing that men always assume that their cheating is okay, that you can cheat. It doesn't mean that you don't love your wife. That women shouldn't leave a marriage because a man cheated. It doesn't matter if he cheated and all that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, let me play the video to you. Let me just play the video before we round up. We're going to round up in a few minutes.
These modern women don't do that. They don't read that nonsense.
Yeah. I think this woman just proved what he was busy. He was busy defending it, saying that men can cheat and not love the person they cheat with.
Like he was saying that on the I'm trying to get the word in English. He was saying that on the show or just.
Oh yeah, I'm playing the video to you now.
Okay.
Listen.
And B, just so you know, we can't hear you.
I can't hear too.
Maybe she's scanning for the audio.
Yeah.
So did you hear that?
No, we didn't hear it. You didn't hear us.
No way. You didn't hear?
No, we didn't hear. We didn't hear.
It's playing now.
Nothing is playing. Nothing's on the screen now.
No way. Oh, you see, I'm distracted. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought I was playing it. No way. I didn't share the screen. Oh, the thing was playing another window. All this technology. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
That when a man cheats, a man can cheat and still be in love with this woman, not the woman he cheated with, but a woman. It is impossible for her to be in love with someone.
I disagree, Uncle. No.
Okay, tell me why.
There are definitely women that can cheat without any emotional attachments. They are just cheating for whatever reason because they want to. And they also exude masculine energy as well.
They're not women that exude masculine energy. Let's talk about the aftermath. After you sleep, after the guy sleeps with the girl, after you sleep with the guy, and you find out that this was fantastic, like fireworks, like 4th of July fireworks and everything and stuff. Are you going to tell me that you will still be in love with that guy the same way and not have a little bit of that love go to the other guy? I rest my case.
No, I'm not answering.
Because you usually
pause and think about
you usually have an answer.
No.
Bam.
Wow.
Facts don't care about your feelings. The fact is true that when a man cheats, a man can cheat and still be in love with this woman, not the woman he cheated with.
So you heard him back?
Yeah, Auntie B, when he says when a man cheats and still be in love with another woman, that man doesn't know what love is. And that man has never been in love before. He doesn't even love himself. When a man cheats and say, I cheat and I still love my wife or I still love A, B, C, D, it's a lie. Because love doesn't hurt. When you love somebody, you don't hurt that person because that person is your flesh.
It's almost like when they are talking about it, you don't think that the other person is going to feel hurt from this action.
That means you yourself, you're selfish and you don't know what love is and you don't even love yourself.
So you are just saying, okay, I cheated, so I still love you, so stay and just deal with it.
I just accept it, swallow it down your throat and accept it because I still love you. No, that is a covert narcissist. He doesn't know what love is.
That we have realities around you. Jesse, my sister that first started teaching us about narcissism is here. She knows all about narcissism because she said she was married to a narcissist. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is what he said. He was saying that you can cheat, you can still love your wife. It doesn't mean anything.
No, it's not true. He doesn't know what love is. He doesn't know what love. He doesn't even love himself. If you ask him the definition of love, it will be only one-sided. It will be a definition of a narcissistic kind of love.
Yeah. Uzo said, you see his mouth. What about women that are sex workers? Exactly. Are they in love with their customers?
Exactly.
Don't they just have sex with them and stand up, collect their money and roll? They never see them, never talk to them again.
In Germany, they have sex workers who are married. Yeah. Their husband, even, this is I'm talking about white and white. The husband, even or white and black sometimes. The husband even escort them to the poof, we call it poof, where they normally go to do whatever. Wait for them. When they finish, they drive them back home. So why are you going to talk about that?
Yeah. So the point he was trying to justify there is that women are incapable of having casual sex. That you must have emotions for the man that you sleep with.
It's not true.
I don't know why he's speaking for women. You are not a woman. How do you know what a woman can do?
I'm talking for us.
I don't know. You can't speak for another gender. You don't know our feelings. You don't know our emotions. You don't know what our bodies go through. So you cannot make that judgment because you are not a member of our gender. Even within our gender, we have different feelings, different emotions. No two women are the same. So why are you saying that?
There are so many clubs in Germany. They call them single emitters, yeah. And this club, anyone that goes there that is single, you know that everybody know what they're going there to do, yeah. They meet somebody for the first time. Okay, you like me, I like you, whatever. You go have sex, and everybody go their own way. There's no feeling attached.
Yeah.
Very common in Germany.
So that hypothesis that he was shouting and straining his neck, calling it facts. Facts. Ola, you see your gender.
Women that will have a whole sex and pretend that they orgasmed.
Yes. Yes. So you want to play with my gender?
Exactly. Just to make you happy.
Just imagine a man doing ta and then pretending that he orgasmed.
That's bad though. That's very bad.
What? They will ask you, did you come? You say yes. Lori Ira is a lie.
You just want to
men that will ask, are you ready? And then they will come. Stupid.
For the woman, she's just like, you know what? Just finish and get out of my body.
Show.
Just carry your body. No, women can play that game better. Honestly, I don't want us to get to a point where
you don't know what's happening in the woman's brain at that moment.
No.
At that moment,
women can do that for a whole decade. For a whole decade.
Because what's going through her brain at that moment?
Women are dangerous, so be careful. Let's not start this thing. No, it's not going to end well.
No, it won't end
well.
I tell them I'm trying to protect them. They say I'm pandering to myself. It's you that I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help your destiny. If you keep measuring yourself against women, you go collect. That's how it works.
Don't collect now. You know, say they run up and down. He's running from pillar to post now, looking for bloggers to help him post this, post that. You know, he's restless.
He should stop
because
it.
he's been given a taste of his own medicine. This is what I'm saying. This thing hurts. We all have feelings.
It hurts.
So he's hurting. I have empathy for him to a certain degree, because I can see he's hurting. And he's not a young boy. I checked his age today. He's 54 years old.
Really? He's young.
Can you see his hair is receding already? So he's not a young boy. And the woman, I think she's way younger than him, the second wife. It was about the same age with his first wife. But this Oyoyo that he went, this Sandra, all these ones that he went to marry. Hey, Chineke. All these young ones. So you see, she's Oyoyo. Oyoyo.
When it comes to sex, men they can't compete, they should forget it. A woman can pretend and she can, like, you know what, just finish and just leave. But she will say it in her heart, she won't say it to you physically.
Claudia, are you the one that did the session with Auntie B on interracial? Is that you?
Yes,
I did watch that. You dropped a lot of gem, especially around identity. Thank you.
Yeah, she's an expert in interracial relationship. Okay, so Sandra is 41 years old, while he's 54. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Sandra is a whole decade older than Chike. Jesus Christ. Almost.
Yeah.
Chike is 33.
Older women like younger men, right?
I don't know about that. For me,
you don't know? Okay,
no,
some older women do. Not all.
I can't. For me, I can't.
Not all. Anyway, what are we taking away from this in summary? Let's summarize. I come to you first, Claudia, my darling.
Auntie B, I think the guy should just step down from social media at the moment. He should stop it.
Yeah.
He should get psychological help. He should seek help. He should forget about it. He should first of all forgive himself for whatever thing, his luggage and baggage he's carrying. He should go for a therapist, get a help because he needs it. And then step down from social, because the more he's going on social media saying this, the more he's putting fire. He don't owe anyone any explanation. It's his family thing. You don't bring it out. Okay, she's done it, and so what? The worst is you get divorced, you go your separate ways, but he needs help. He needs to heal. He's broken.
I don't seem like the sort of man that will even believe in therapy.
Because he's proud. But the thing
he's extremely proud and arrogant.
Yeah, he's proud. And people who are proud, they don't want to admit they need help. Yeah, they don't. So to summarize everything, I think most men, this guy, he's the one who just spoke to me. Just to say, a lot of men are delusional.
Frank.
Frank. A lot of men are. I'm not pardon me, what I'm saying. A lot of men are delusional when it comes to sex and sexual whatever with women. Women are a bit tricky. You can never know a woman sexually as a man, unless she shows you, unless she wants you to know her in that aspect. And saying that women are emotional when it comes to sex, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Thank you so much, my sis. I appreciate you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will speak soon. Love you.
Love you too. Ciao, ciao.
All right. Bye, darling. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, take care. Ciao.
Okay. You are the man who is teaching men how to do this thing. Why is this so difficult for them to listen, Ola? If they don't listen to us women, at least they should listen to you, a fellow man. Because you are talking from a man's perspective.
Yeah.
If I'm biased, you cannot be biased.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because on the flip end of things, women can never grasp the full extent of what the opportunities, the threats, the strength and the weaknesses of a man, and vice versa, right? And that's why that's why when it comes to communication, which is what I coach on essentially, communication, you mentioned it earlier on, how to seduce a partner. Once you don't collect like this, you need to go and see a licensed therapist, clinician, because it's a lot that goes into it, because oftentimes they can't save themselves. But it's kind of interesting that you have a crown. I don't know if it's a tiara or crown on top of
Chike has a crown today.
Is it tiara or crown?
The bull of the bullets. The social media women are all hailing and calling him the bull of the bullets. That's why I gave him a crown.
See, women will hail you until you enter a ditch.
Exactly. You know, women. They
Women
will hail you
will
until you
hail you.
somersault.
Inside of I don't know if you listen to the whole audio. There's a part of the audio where she was talking to Chike and was encouraging Chike that you were like you don't have to worry about your. I'm paraphrasing that you don't have to worry about your music career. And she gave her instances, examples of her fallout with Tokema Kinwa, that even if they drag you online for 2 weeks, that you can always come back even with your music career. She said this, Auntie B, you should go and listen to the 90 minutes video.
Sandra is very persuasive.
In fact, and I said she's taking 2 weeks. She's thinking about trending matters. We're talking about reputation, something a man has to worry about, not just for this lifetime, for multiple generations to come. He has to worry about his name.
Yeah, but things like this don't really help men in Nigeria.
You see, the thing is that we are now in a global village, Auntie B. We have men in Nigeria collecting millions of dollars around the world to set up the platforms like what do you call it? These platforms where they're collecting money now. What they call it? World Venture, World Remit, all these places. They are raising tons of money around the world. So this is a global village, and men have to worry about their global reputation, not just local, even though in that audio too, she also dragged Chike for being local because she was talking about NC, that they should meet in NC, that means North Carolina, and it took a while for Chike to get it. Chike is just a fine boy, right? But he himself go collect, but it's okay.
But you know the irony of this whole situation. Once upon a time, we heard that this Chike that is now trending for sleeping with married women or with a married woman that is allegedly a gay. That's all we heard.
Now them. Sometimes they can be bi, but we don't know, But it's a guy.
Has anybody heard that? Anybody in the comment section heard this gist that Chike was playing in the other field? I heard it.
No, Auntie B, it might be a stereotype. So if a man is grooming himself at the age of 33 and he's taking care of himself and he doesn't have a family, Nigeria will call you agege very quickly, So we don't know. It might be true. It might not be true. But it can also be bi. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to Frank. Frank. I think Claudia is on point. The only way to learn your opposite gender is to listen. Active listening is to be open. Is to be open-minded. And that's not something you do one time and you shut it down. That's something you have to do for the rest of your life. You have to be comfortable doing that. That's the best way for you to deliver value to them. This is why manipulation will never work as good as influence, because influence involves value. That means you have to pay attention to what that person perceives as value, and then you can give your value to them from that standpoint, as opposed to I know what they want.
Manipulation will never work.
Manipulation will never work.
Repeat that line again.
And manipulation will never work because it's selfish. It's you're just paying attention to the end goal for you, right? You just want to come. You just want to shoot one. It's the same rhetoric around man can do this, a woman cannot do this, or that, all that gender warrior talking point. It's not going to fly. What's going to fly in the long run is the same thing that corporations do. They listen, they get feedbacks. They
That's what I said yesterday. I said when a company is failing, CEO will call a meeting.
Yes. Paying attention to what your audience is saying in terms of if they're getting value or not. It sounds very like it's so simple, but human beings, because of their ego, they can't get past their ego. And that's where they mostly operate from, especially men. That ego thing is going to continue to destroy. It's the same thing when you're having this conversation and there's a battle between malice and cheating. There's no competition between two bad behaviors. They're both bad. It's either you build yourself or you're destroying yourself. There's no middle ground. Aura for aura is not middle ground. It's not.
Aura for aura is destructive.
It's destruction. You will destroy yourself.
Just say it because they just want to.
It's screws. Please make sure it's just screws, because if you do that in your personal life,
aura for aura, you use your life to be doing aura for aura. That's nonsense.
So now, to be fair to them, and to be, People do aura for aura, like vindictive behavior, right? For their short term, so they can feel better about themselves,
Yeah.
and that's why we're warning them. Even malice, stonewalling, is one of the predictors of divorce, right? When you do it, we understand. Do not come out in the public and justify it and call yourself king of malice.
I was thinking that this guy is intelligent, but all those podcasts, when you start talking, it's like confession.
Intelligence.
They start talking like people are not going to react to it. He was boasting about it, and you know what he also said in this audio that was released now?
Yeah.
He said that he would have shot Chike. He said that when he went to
so if something happened to that young man tomorrow, now
yeah,
we know where to point fingers.
Frank definitely talks too much. He said he would have shot
Talk
Chike,
too
that
much.
he went to meet Chike, and he told Chike, do you stupid rats, what are you doing with my wife?
Even real life criminals know not to talk like that in public.
Yeah. And the audio is really, and he keeps talking to bloggers. Can somebody just tell Frank to stop talking to bloggers?
Yeah, that was on point.
Even him,
he needs to stop talking.
This is not doing his reputation any good at all. He's trying to shalaye, like you said. He's trying to justify, and maybe he thinks he's trying to tarnish Sandra's image, but it's actually a reflection of him.
Yeah.
Everything he's doing now. He's not telling a good story about him as a man.
Yes, and to be the warning to people like him is that there will be at least 50% of the internet will take sides with you. That's the worst. That's the most dangerous part about all of this. At least 50% of the internet will take sides with you. That's a problem, because they will pump your ego for you until you fall into a ditch. And it's getting worse. He's been talking for a while. I don't know if you noticed. He's been hinting this same rhetoric for a while. So I'm warning them again. Frank Idoho, Emeka Ike, Yoel Edochie. Those people, they need to stop. Talk to someone. Don't talk to anybody that speaks too much English like me. Go back to your father who doesn't understand English. They will give you the wisdom in what I'm trying to tell you. You talk too goddamn much. You talk too much. You talk too much.
What about people that are saying that they should allow men to talk? That if we are saying that it's trying to shut men up, that women express themselves, that we say we want men to talk. So we shouldn't say men shouldn't talk.
Wow. If you listen to what I just said, Auntie B, I know you're listening. Go to your father and talk to him.
Don't talk on social media. Social medium does not have answers for you. It doesn't.
Go to the elders in your house, in your family, in your extended family. Sit down, grab a calabash of palm wine. Have deep conversations with them. Not yes or no. Don't ask them stupid yes or no questions. Ask one simple question and let them talk for the next 2 hours. There's wisdom in those things.
Okay. Yeah. But realities around you. Jessica is saying something important. It says Shalaye is a smear campaign, and that's a big part of a narcissist for their own image.
That's right.
But this image, if he's trying to repair his image, is this repairing his image? What he's doing now with all this voice note that he's releasing, he's still saying that he's going to release more. How is this repairing his image? Because no matter what you see, people are going to look at it from Sandra already has supporters, and they are standing firm like soldiers with her. So whatever evidence, even if Frank will bring a video of where Chike was knocking Sandra, her supporters will still support her.
Yeah.
And say, why did you drive her out? Is it not you that sent her into the hands of another man? Maybe it's you that was keeping malice.
Auntie B, we know the numbers of paternity fraud out there. Men, they are collecting woto. That's the truth. They're just seeking for the wrong solutions, for the wrong problems in the wrong places. That's the problem. Men have their own plight. There are wicked women in our society. Of course, there are wicked men in our society.
Absolutely.
But when you marry one of them, hold yourself accountable. Okay? Say, hey, I'm married. If you're going to come out and say your husband or your wife is wicked, please finish the sentence. I am responsible for marrying a wicked person. I need to find help.
You see the flip side of that. Even if you come out to say that your partner or your ex-partner is a good person, they will still drag you. Did you know?
You will get dragged now.
Did it not happen to me? Have you forgotten? January.
Yeah, exactly. This is the shalaye
Then
to
the
be.
question
You get
becomes,
it.
how do you leave somebody that is good? He's so good, you are bored. That's why
You get it. You get
They
it.
will still talk. It doesn't
It's
matter.
pointing fingers at yourself ultimately. It's pointing. The social media is a double-edged sword.
Absolutely.
So as much as we're talking right now, the one thing you should take away from it is if you're in a poto, seek personal help. That's one thing. Don't come on the social media and do shalaye, because you will exactly what is happening to Frank will happen to you. And then the worst part about this is that they will drag other people. So you said maybe Chike will come out and talk. Hey, you should try it. We're here.
Chike is quiet though. Chike is not saying a
You should
word.
try. Auntie B, did you know that Sandra told on herself? When you say I am a grown adult and I can date anybody, what do you think? You're admitting now that you did what you did.
No, but she said it was after they separated. That's what she said.
Auntie B, if you are separated and you're separated but you're still legally married, what do you think Nigerian women will drag you for? Auntie B, you tell me.
They don't need an excuse to drag you, Jare.
You're right. Anyway. So the point is that see, if you're going to make a statement, because I heard you were saying it earlier when you were speaking to Claudia, that she has the right to defend herself. Of course.
Yeah.
The question is
Claudia was saying that she should have been quiet. She shouldn't have said anything.
No. Quiet is not actually the solution. It's how you defend yourself. Right. There is a how on how you defend yourself if you need to defend yourself. The absolute end of them is never the answer. It is not to be quiet. It is not to talk. There's a how you move. There's a skill set involved. That's why people have PRs. Even companies. Did we not see Dangote come out and yell? He said they want to mess this whole thing for me. Oh, it got to a point he had to talk, right? Davido's dad did it, right? It's the how you do it that matters. And Shokilobe, okay, if you ever have to say that. If you talk too much like Sandra did in that text, you will tell on yourself. That's the point. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully Frank will listen and go talk to his dad or his elders. But for a man like him, I think his pride is wounded. He's a very egotistic man. So yeah, I don't see him backing down. I said it yesterday, and I still don't believe he's gonna back down. He wouldn't. He's on a war path, and is bent on exposing Sandra even more.
He wants to scatter everything.
He wants to just break the table completely and show the world that he's not his fault. Because he also explained why he was keeping malice. He said, "You think somebody would just wake up and be keeping malice, or did I go into the marriage?" So for people like him, there's always an explanation for everything they do, because it is justifiable to them, their actions. It doesn't matter what people are saying that, no, this is not the right way. Don't move this way. You should communicate. In a marriage, I played a very short video where one lady was saying about women like attention. If you withdraw that attention from them, then you are digging your own grave in the marriage.
Yes. That's true. That's true. If you do that long enough, what else are you keeping malice with? Sex? Like Claudia said that earlier on. What else? Because he actually admitted to it. It was funny that Claudia was saying that. He actually admitted to that because the lady came to, after they were trying to, I don't know, they were trying to settle. She was struggling with settling anyway. But they were trying to see if they can fix it. She kept going back and forth from her family. But he was punishing her with this silent treatment inside of the house, and he was punishing her with accusatory, even though he was the one bugging the car. He was the one putting recorders in the car.
Exactly. He also said that he fought with her for the ring. I said, "Give me my ring."
Yes.
And they thought that the father had to get involved. This is what you're always saying, Ola, that if you talk too much, you tell on yourself.
You will. So he kept doing that back and forth.
And you collecting ring back from a woman that gave you 2 children. That's so petty.
Yeah. So so the girl kept struggling with the lady. Sandra kept struggling with the back and forth. She was trying, but guess who she was confiding with whenever they are having trouble and she can't get across. She doesn't feel safe with her own family. She doesn't feel safe with the husband at home, right? Because you're keeping malice, right? He just told her because she was like, okay, we can live in the house for 1 year. And then, maybe after 1 year, we'll figure it out. Just because of the boys, we can go out on Sundays and stuff like that. And then he goes and said, I won't have sex with you and I won't eat your food. And she goes, wait, you won't have ta with me, kerewa with me, and then it's like, no, I won't. And then it's like, well, what do you expect her to do if there's always a chike one phone call away, one WhatsApp message away? What do you expect her to do? But is that the reason why she should? You're right, it's not the reason, but that's exactly what she did. That's exactly what many women are doing. WhatsApp, one WhatsApp message away. These people, like yourself, are human beings. You can preach morals all you want. They already know they're not supposed to cheat, steal, and lie. The problem is that yes, Auntie B, you get it.
They are trying to make themselves feel good.
Yes, and if everything I just said sound like I'm justifying, that's exactly your problem.
You see, women are emotional beings. We are all emotional beings, but like scientifically, it's been proven that women have more emotions in our body. We have more feelings. We feel more than men. And that's why someone like you, Ola, that is a man, will just, say something. It seems as if you are detached the way you are explaining it, because you are looking at it from a very analytical angle.
I see too far beyond where people are. Yeah.
We will just be like, no, but because it's how we feel about it.
I'm learning, Auntie B. I need to slow down. I need to stay where we are first before we go too far.
Yeah, because you need to, first of all, for a woman, you validate my feelings. First of all, make me understand that you understand this is where I'm feeling, whether it's right or wrong. First of all, acknowledge that, okay, this is the way I'm feeling. Okay, you feel this way. And that's why you see people will say, okay, I hear you, I understand you. I understand you feel this way.
You understand. You take your time. Yes. Auntie B, the funny thing? Men also need that. When I speak this way, if I get too analytical, it goes, they want me to acknowledge their own pain first.
Yeah.
They need that. It's important now. They need that first. If you just jump to, you're wrong.
Solutions.
As a man, and or you say things like, a woman multiply everything you bring. If you jump to that, they just feel dismissed.
They'll block it out.
They just block it out. Yeah. So I'm saying the same thing to them now. When it comes to your wife, she needs to feel heard. She needs to feel seen. She needs to feel like you understand where she's coming from, not just what she's saying. Because, of course, she might say things that will, because Chike was begging Sandra, please don't say anything that will upset him. And that pissed Sandra off in that call too. Like, she said, he actually used the F word, But the reality is that everybody needs to feel heard, feel seen. So if you're the one who is complaining, if you still have it in you, hopefully you have that courage, you have the support system, because it takes a lot. And to be, it's easier said than done.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ola.
Yeah.
Thank you. This seduction that we keep talking about, you have to teach us more about it. We need to talk more about it.
Anytime you're ready, Auntie B.
What are the practical ways that people can use this seduction? Because for the average person, when you hear seduction, it's like, okay, no, it's how to get the person to have sex with you. That's what
they're thinking about.
That's what they're thinking about. But like, we need to know how to seduce, negotiate with people, to get people, to be able to communicate and agree. Without using all this stonewalling and silence treatment and all these things that don't work.
Yeah.
What did you call them? The things that don't work.
There are four horsemen of apocalypse. It's called the 4 predictors of divorce, right? It's stonewalling, so let's put that first. Stonewalling, which is malice keeping, which is silent treatment. Defensiveness, contempt, and criticism. And the dangerous part about all of these things is that you will find justifiable reasons why you should do these things. Like, you're actually justified. If you are focusing on right and wrong, you have your own reasons to do these things. That's the dangerous part about them. And that's the dangerous part about seduction, because in your mind, you're asking yourself, why should I pamper a man? Why should I be the one to seduce when she's outrightly wrong? That's the question you'll be asking yourself. And, we're talking about oneness.
So what's the defensiveness, and what's the contempt, and what was the fourth one?
Contempt is when you are pitching yourself against your partner, when everything is you against me. Criticism. Criticism.
Okay.
Yeah. Just nasty mouth.
Yeah.
Like, condescension, sarcasm. If you're using sarcasm when it's not banter, when you're actually talking about something serious. Yeah, all those poisons. It is a ton of poisons. Blame, insult. Blame, insult, guilt is just as poisonous. So that means you're questioning yourself. But you would, even though you're questioning yourself is a form of blame, you would take it out on your partner when you boil. So it's not as simple as I'm wrong, so let me just admit. No, it's not that simple. It's much more complicated than any type of exact
I hope
science.
people will get to understand that these are not just words. We actually learn what they mean and how to use them effectively.
Yeah.
To avoid all these plenty shalaye and people dragging each other and exposing one another. If there's anything that, I mean, some people can be very proud of in their divorces, that they never drag their exes or they
Yeah.
never wash their dirty linen in public. So
Yes.
that in itself, it's a sign of maturity, and it's also a sign that you respect, even though the relationship or the marriage is over, you respect what you heard, and you also respect, what came out of that. That is your children,
Yes.
because there's no need. I said it the other day that people will start setting ring light and start doing season film and talking about what happened in their relationship, in their marriage. I know. I mean, it's not for everybody to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be, the men always like to give the example of Uncle Jacob and Auntie Joke, right? I want them to they love them.
They love them. You didn't know
Ibukwa
how Joke was treated.
Ibukun Awoshika Ngozi Ezekwela. They like to give all these examples of well-behaved women. I want them, because I know they listen to you and to be. I want them to assume the worst thing a woman can do to a man. Assume that those women have done it, and these men chose that they will cover them.
Yeah.
Right? And then assume that these men have collected 10,000 times more reward after they chose to cover those ladies.
Yeah.
And then one last tip, and to be, if there's something that's really bothersome for you, write it down somewhere. Send it to yourself in an email. Pretend that you were sending an email to your partner. After you write it, 72 hours later,
it will lose meaning.
Look at it again and see if
it won't hurt
still
you like that
it.
anymore.
Yes. You get
That's
it.
a really good strategy. I like that. I really like that. Thank you so much, Ola.
All right,
Thank
and to
you
be
for the wisdom. We appreciate. We'll talk soon. We need to schedule a show where we'll talk about how to use seduction and all these things. That the positive side of all this stonewalling, defensiveness, contempt, and criticism, the opposite of what actually works.
Yes. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, to be. We'll talk soon. Later.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Bye, Obodo.
Did you enjoy the conversation? Please follow Man of Prestige. Actually, I'm going to share the video he just did about this, what we're talking about now, this Frank Idoho situation. Ola is like a lecturer. He will break it down like we're in a classroom. That's how he teaches his own. So, but you learn something, because you cannot listen without learning. Yeah. It's not possible for you to listen like this and you will not learn something. So it's important that we learn. We should learn, because when we don't learn, we learn by force. We not learn in a way that is counterproductive, and people get hurt. You see what's happening now? Can you see everything that is happening with Frank Idoho now is just, it's not pretty at all. Honestly, it's not. Honestly, it's not good for him. It's not good for Sandra. I mean, Frank has grown-up children from his first marriage. Do you guys know that? He has children with his first wife that are grown. They are probably on social media now, seeing their dad. Audio everywhere. That's why I'm telling you that all this shalaye is not necessary. You can't repair your reputation. Like Ola said, it's about image for a man. Image is very important. You can't repair your image on social media, because social media people know saying your papa. Whatever it is that you do or say, they will still drag you. They find a reason to drag you, so there's no point. So yeah, that's the video that Ola did about it. Click on it and do watch it. I'm sure you'll learn quite a lot. Yeah, you learn from it. Covering, Ola said, is not, by the way, covering doesn't always mean you stay. It means self-preservation. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you had a nice evening listening and you learned one or two things from this. No stonewalling, please. No stonewalling, no malice keeping, no defensiveness. None of that. We don't need it though. We no contempt and no criticisms. Please, ejo to the alone. As I always said, the most simple one that is not plenty English, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Le bâton. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening. We'll speak soon. Love you guys so much. Please give us a thumbs up before you leave the studio. And if you want to watch that video, Man of Prestige G to cover, you know, Ola is a man of wisdom. It's in the comment section. Just click on it or go to Man of Prestige and follow Ola for very, very wise nuggets for both men and women on building healthy relationship where everybody is safe and everybody is protected. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Love you.